Yes.
And I was a digital nomad for many years before I had kids and we started slowing down. My wife wanted to garden. So that's like one of the hardest things. You can't really pack a garden with you. So we ended up settling back in St. Louis. But I was really curious. I have this theory that I wanted to run by you because as I was interacting with a lot of digital nomads, it was like some people would go to certain places, Bali or Portugal or Colombia or wherever, Mexico. I know you're in Mexico. But my theory is that, and this is based on some research, that like when you go to a place, your light, your biophotons stay there for some time. And my theory was that like people would, their higher self or something would be directing them where to go around the globe to like activate certain things either within themselves or on the parts on the actual physical globe. Any thoughts about that?
Yeah, it's a fascinating concept. People they ask me all the time, like, "Are you gonna settle down at some point? Why you don't settle down?" They project on me like this concept of stability should be linked to like having a physical space, you know? And I'm like, I don't know, like I don't feel stability for me is that, and we all have different style. And I'm going through on a journey now. Is it gonna be like that in my life? I'm not sure, but I am definitely being guided to move to these places. And each time I arrive to these places, even it start before, like the moment I book the flight, it's like a ceremony. The moment you book your ayahuasca ceremony, you're going to start receiving the healings. So the moment I book the flight, I enter the timeline. And when I enter the timeline, I start receiving the downloads already. So like I'm going to Japan in 2 days and I booked my flight a few days ago. The moment I booked the flight, I started receiving heart activation. I started crying out of gratitude for things that I cannot really comprehend. And that's what Japan does for me. And that's why I go back often. I wouldn't be able to explain it fully. For sure, I have like past life there that are very anchored. There's things that came in different past life regression, but it's this feeling of deep peace, of deep silence. And it's just the moment I arrive, just like, yeah, I walk slowly. I'm aware of everything. Everything is like slow motion. I'm like crying of gratitude often. And it's what they showed me recently on a mushroom trip. I actually did a mushroom trip like 10 days ago. But last time was like 4 years. So it's like I'm going through this phase now where I'm integrating all this. But they show me that everything we do in life is a path. So a person that we have in our life is a path. A project is a path. Like your podcast, for example, is a path. My business is a path. The trip that I'm going on is a path. And these paths are in a way hero journeys and they are different essence of life. They're different fragrance. And they show me in the trip where like I have these people in my life that I have for a certain path that wouldn't be as light as I wish, but they show me how this path is needed. It's an understanding of a different fragrance that I wouldn't be able to experience in this life without these people.